Thanks very much, Fergus. So we're into the latter end of the racing programme this afternoon, and we will see the third and final pre-injection and classic superbike race, and that will be held over 10 laps. So riders already on the grid getting ready for their sighting laps. Warm-up laps have been completed. I'm watching Terry Bradley, number 26, on that yellow R6 VTL. Also on the grid is number 189, Richard Hyland, had a good run in race 2. And we are waiting for the pole position. Rider of Noel Dunn Jr., number 82, ahead of 24, Owen Levy. Of course, Liam Dunn will be 101, third position on the grid. Jamie Nugent will be the first classic superbike on the grid, number 202. Seventh position is PJ O'Brien. Terry Bradley, again, 26th, is on 8th. Jake Green is 9th. Kenneth O'Gorman is 10th. In 11th position is Liam Concannon. And Kyle Walsh will start the race in 12th position on row 4. So all riders where they're supposed to be on their formation laps, and Phil is ready to let them off for their last outing this weekend. Practice start there as well. That's where warm-up lap is good. There's 202 on that Honda Fireblade, Jamie Nugent. Also on the Fireblade is number 983, Alan Tierney. Jack O'Malley, 907. Dermot McRae is out, number 230 on a CBR 600 after his outing on the back of Terry O'Reilly's F2 number 38 Cosmic Racing sidecar. So he will hopefully his adrenaline will be still pumping after that.
Okay, Andy, just on the warm-up laps here, just an announcement, please. Do we have an owner for them, Fergus? I think we found somebody, Fergus. Yeah, you got it sorted? No? Okay. What was left on the podium earlier, we think, belonged to a competitor. There is a black HJC helmet with a clear visor, I think it is, and a pair of Alpine Star gloves, and also a back protector left on the podium earlier this afternoon from one of the podium presentations. So some competitor who was up on the podium may be looking for his helmet, back protector and gloves, Alpine Star gloves, black HJC helmet. If you can hear me in the paddock, ladies and gentlemen, come along to Fergus Brennan in the control tower. Fergus will have them for you. He's put them aside here up on the first floor in the tower. So black HJC helmet, Alpine Star gloves and a back protector. Not a whole lot of, not everybody's been on the podium today, so that narrows it down quite a bit. So the bike's returning to us, and for the final pre-injection and classic superbike event of the weekend, round 15 for them, and really no sunshine today, but it has been very, very warm. We can feel it here, and I'm sure absolutely perfect racing conditions. And we've seen some quite hot laps, some action that has brought them very close to lap record pace. 21 degrees, the mid-air lap says for me in the townland of Dunor, which is the little village just over the road from Mondello Park here. That's what pops up on my phone, tells me I'm in Dunor. I'm on the top of the tower at Mondello Park waiting for the start of this the pre-injection, I beg your pardon, Principal Insurance sponsoring, of course, the twins. The pre-injection class in that pole position, Noel Dunn Jr., alongside him, Owen Levy, and then Liam Dunn. 189 from the second row of the grid. Richard Hyland gets a great start, and they're away into turn 1 for the opening of 10 laps here. And it is an early lead for Noel Dunn Jr., number 92, as they make their way all safely through Max's turn 1 and around Campion's Corner turn 2 and up into the countryside to turn 3. And what we will be looking for, I suppose the faster men will be in around the 58-second bracket, Andy, in this pre-injection class, possibly 57s. That's not far off lap record pace for them.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, they'd be on the money once they get this standard start out of the way. So, as normal, we've seen Noel Dunn assume his position at the top of the leaderboard. Next, tucked in behind Noel is number 24. That's Owen Levy. And then that looks like Liam Dunn has passed Richard Hyland somewhere out on the back section to reclaim that third position. So Noel Dunn still leads into Max's Corner ahead of Owen Levy, number 24, and in third position, Liam Dunn. Alan Tierney is the fastest classic superbike out there, riding a Honda Fireblade 983. Not far off the pace from him is Jamie Nugent, also on a Honda Fireblade number 202, that red and white Honda. Coming back into shot then, turn 4, Bridgestone. I see Terry Bradley there circulating on the yellow 26 VTL Yamaha R6 with the white helmet, as they take the run up into Southside Motor Factors to complete their first flying lap. We'll keep an eye on fastest laps. Was Noel Dunn on the standing start, so let's see who has the fastest lap as a flyer.
Yeah, 58.241 for Noel Dunn on that second lap. Owen Levy 2 seconds in arrears already. Then Liam Dunn in that third place. He's pre-injection Honda. Noel Dunn on a Yamaha, Liam on the Honda. And there is Terry Bradley having his little battle with in behind him. I think it is Richard Hyland. Yeah, Terry Bradley, number 26. Great old competitor. And Richard Hyland closing his wheel tracks. We're back with the race leader, number 92, already through Bridgestone turn 4. There's Owen Levy somewhat further back, but that is Liam. That was Liam Dunn, in fact, we picked up there. So 1, 2, there's Owen Levy. Yeah, Terry Bradley up into third place ahead of Liam Dunn, in fact. So Terry Bradley on the move, Andy.
Yeah, nice little manoeuvre there. Didn't see that coming now. Plenty of fight left in Liam with the 7 laps remaining in this 10-lap race. So let's see if Liam can mount a challenge to reclaim that third spot. So all safely round Max's turn 1 and into Campion Corner. Looks like Ryder touring there, but maybe he missed a gear on the way out, but not impeding anyone else's progress.
He couldn't find a gear on the way through, Andy. I think that's what it was. Through Max's turn 1, may have hit a neutral or something, trying to get it going again. Missed the gear, definitely missed it. I don't think he was in one, possibly. But
yeah, it's quite possible.
Yeah, just
and some of these older bikes, especially the sport bikes that have had, they've been abused all their life. They've never had a handy retirement.
And here we go, back with our race leader, number 92, Noel Dunn, who continues to Terry Bradley really is on the move. I'd be interested to see Terry Bradley's lap times here. He's going quick there in third place, but for the moment Noel Dunn crosses the line with a 2.8 second lead over Terry Bradley, over Owen Levy, I beg your pardon, who in turn has a 1.2 second lead over Terry Bradley. Liam Dunn then in fourth, as we watch him getting through there through turn 1.
Yeah, all heading out into turn 3. Nicely done as we are watch the leaders go past. Noel Dunn still leads from Owen Levy and Terry Bradley. Liam Dunn is 4th, Richard Hyland is 5th. Then it's the classic superbike 983 of Alan Tierney, the Honda Fireblade. And then PJ O'Brien is 7th, Kyle Walsh is 8th.
Third place man, Terry Bradley, they're trying to close the 1.2 second gap between him and Owen Levy in second place. But there is, you can see the 1, 2, 3 on your screen there. it's Noel Dunn, and then Owen Levy, and now Terry Bradley into Southside Motor Factors, followed by Liam Dunn, and then behind him will be Richard Hyland. There they are, and a few more riders in behind them will be Alan Tierney, PJ O'Brien and Kyle Walsh, all into Southside Motor Factors, battling it out there for 6th, 7th and 8th positions. And behind them a battle royale going on for 10th, 11th, 12th and 13th between Jamie Nugent, Kenny O'Gorman, Vincent Long and Noel Dunn.
Yeah, Noel Dunn another fastest lap despite having a 3-second advantage over Owen Levy in second. So he's obviously still keeping that gun, and we'll just keep an eye as those lap times drop to see if he gets anywhere near the lap record now that we're in ideal conditions for it. So just watching the leaders come around turn 4 Bridgestone. There's Terry Bradley on his R6. That's Liam Dunn. Bit of a gap back there now from Liam Dunn, and behind Terry Bradley of about a second and a half. So a good manoeuvre from Terry, and he's kept the head down to build on that, make more progress.
Yeah, I was mentioning the lap record, and a bit outside that 56.4. The lap record for Alan Kenny stands back to 2017. So I don't think with any no undue pressure on anyone here. Noel Dunn, despite having the fastest lap, hasn't any requirement to go any faster. And not the closest race we've ever seen. 3.2 seconds between him and second place man. Owen Levy responded to his pit boards and has increased the gap between him and Terry Bradley out to 2.1 seconds. So managing that second place. And in fact, Terry Bradley is. There's a faller at turn 1.
Down at turn 1.
Another bike on the track. We'll have to try and get a number on that, but hopefully we can deal with this with yellow flags. Again, through 1, 2, 3 riders in trouble here. There was one in the gravel and another one down. That's number 202.
That's Jamie Nugent on the fire blade.
Jamie Nugent, and that's unfortunate for him, but he has the bike up and away. And good to see it. Jamie is fine, and he is himself managing to get the bike off track. Well done, Jamie. And that will save us another red flag situation, Andy, here that we don't need with the stricken bikes in the track.
We had enough of that this morning, so we'll keep the races flowing. That's all we want.
So 7 laps completed of 10, and we're just 2.5 laps left to go as we pick up on our race leader now, going the long way around one of the back markers, number 92, Noel Dunn Jr. Smooth as you like all the way around that back marker, no problems there for him. Second place Owen Levy, and then Terry Bradley. It's as you were, 3.2 seconds in arrears, and then 2.4 back to Terry Bradley there in that third place. But a bit of traffic, I would say, ahead for our race leader Noel Dunn Jr. to deal with, as there's a bit of traffic ahead of him, and but that won't bother him any bit. It just makes it a little bit more interesting for the last couple of laps.
A few more people to pass before I come on and take another checker flag. So still the fastest lap of the afternoon for Noel Dunn Jr., number 92. Owen Levy just passes, and Terry Bradley is in number 26 is in third place.
Yeah, so the gap down to 2.9, but that won't worry man at all, just with a lap and a half left in this one. And so Noel Dunn Jr. leads it still from Owen Levy, Terry Bradley. You can see in your caption up on the left-hand side of your screen. Liam Dunn is in 4th. 5th place is Richard Hyland. 6th, PJ O'Brien. 7th is Michael Carr. 8th place is Kyle Walsh. 9th is Alan Tierney, and 10th is Noel Dunn. So all of the Dunn family running in the top 10, Andy.
Yeah, fantastic. Great to see. They put a lot of effort into their racing, and relatively new to the scene as well. So a lot of riders coming out of Southside Motor Factors as the last lap flag is being held up for Noel Dunn Jr. Owen Levy graciously dips under it as well, and we wait on Terry Bradley to do the same, as he does. Next up should be 101 Liam Dunn. There he goes on the CBR 600, and next up should be Richard Hyland, 189.
There is our race leader into turn 3 for the final time. Noel Dunn Jr. Another textbook display from Noel Dunn Jr. A faultless display, and he really has, I think, absolutely this pre-injection championship has, I'd say, wrapped up at this stage.
Yeah, he has it wrapped up. This should definitely put a nail in the coffin for any of the other contenders. So Noel Dunn is going to take the 2022 pre-injection 600 class with a win here, and well done, and really well deserved. and celebrates with a fine wheelie, and rightly so. Well done, Noel. Owen Levy then, second position, takes that. Just waiting on Terry Bradley, and Terry goes past. 26, yeah, it's a win. It's a third position for Terry. Waiting on Liam Dunn now, 101 of CBR 600. Liam Dunn takes the checker flag in fourth, followed by Richard Hyland. And sixth position should be number 45, PJ O'Brien.
Riders into the paddock, and there is the burnout you can see on screen.
Nice
lovely stuff indeed from Noel Dunn Jr. Just celebrates with a little burnout on the way into the presentation area. Terry Bradley and Owen Levy join him in there, and yeah, so just to confirm the results, Noel Dunn Jr. with a fastest lap of 57.944 takes the win from Owen Levy. In second place, 3.5 seconds in arrears. Terry Bradley was third. Liam Dunn was fourth. Richard Hyland was fifth. Sixth place was PJ O'Brien. Seventh place was Kyle Walsh. Eighth place went to Michael Carr. Ninth place and the first Classic Superbike home was Alan Tierney. 10th place, Robin Heathcote. And Robin finishes second in the Classic Superbike event. So yeah, so that's the Classic Superbikes, and as we were saying earlier, Andy, they're going to have a little rethink about these, the Classic Superbike event. Hopefully, they can get the entrance in again next year, or maybe towards the end of the season we might get Derek Wilson back in action. But yeah, because the Classic Superbike field is somewhat depleted. But however, we'll carry on. Next up on the race program is the final Masters Superbike event of the afternoon, and we're looking forward to that, and we're just waiting for Fergus to get in situ on camera, and I'll hand over to him when he does, but just waiting for him to get ready. And so yeah, just waiting for Fergus. I think he's okay. We get the thumbs up from Fergus to take over for the podium presentations. Over to Fergus Brennan and the podium presentations. Thanks, Fergus.
Right, we're going to start with the Classic Superbikes. We also have the pre-injection class to do here, but with the Classic Superbikes in third place, it's Noel Dunn Senior. He might be a little bit slow coming up to us. He has nobody to hold the bike as yet. Here comes Liam, the son, in with the paddock stand, so we'll get that going. So in second place, Robin Heathcote. He too is waiting on somebody to hold on to the bike. And then I don't see our winner, Alan Tierney. I saw his bike. I hope he's here in the paddock with us, or in the holding area. So come on up there, Noel Senior in third place. Seem to have lost Noel. There he is. Robin Heathcote second, and Alan Tierney in third place. Or sorry, our winner, Alan Tierney, third up onto the podium. Here he comes. So Noel asked me earlier not to be asking too many questions, so I'll just ask him one quick one. How was that?
Great weekend again. I just want to show hold for Sarah, Eva, Evan, Adam, Chloe, and Lucas, the grandchildren at home looking in at this, okay?
Okay, well, I hope they got to see you on screen at some stage.
Hardly. I don't go far back. Thanks,
I'm sure we gave you a little bit of coverage. Robin, it's a while when I spoke to you. How are you?
Yeah, all right, yeah, okay. Bit out of breath. That was good. I enjoyed that.
Bike's going well?
Yeah, it's going all right. Yeah. Always want more power, but, I'm working on it.
It must be going well because you have had a few bits and pieces of problems, haven't you, with the bikes?
I've been trying new stuff on it, like experimental stuff, and pushing the envelope a bit too far. So I've gone back now. But it's like doing an engineering high side. You just back off a bit, and then it's all right.
Okay, well done on your second place. Alan, hop up there, or actually, Alan, just walk in here to me now, and we'll have a quick word. Another win, very well done.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. A few words.
Man, a few words. Anybody you need to thank, or do you do all of this yourself?
All myself, fortunately. No one else with me, yeah.
Oh, well, look, doing a great job running it all on your own. Hang on, Noel, say it into the mic.
Okay, all the marshals there today, let's just congratulate them. Thanks very much. Okay, thanks a lot for doing all the marshals. Brilliant job. Thanks a lot.
Okay, well done to all our top three in the Classic Superbikes. We're just waiting waiting for the pre-injection trophies to be put up there, and we'll get going. And the first man up, pre-injection. Great to see him back on the podium, is Terry Bradley. Come on, Terry, up you get. And if we can have Kenneth O'Gorman up to the podium as well, please. We forgot about Kenneth to give him his first prize in the pre-injection 1000. Well done, Terry. Hop up there. Nobody there to give you your trophy. Sure, I'll hand it over to you. There you go. Yeah. And then... Sorry, always Tom. Sorry, Tom McAvoy was our winner. We need Tom up here. Tom Mac was our winner in the pre-injection 1000 class. We'll get that to him after, now that we've started on the 600 class. Second in the pre-injection 600 is Owen Levy. Just saw Kenneth O'Gorman coming back in there on the back of a trailer, so he wasn't our winner of the pre-injection 1000 class. Tom will be delighted. He's won a couple of races before, but hasn't got up on the podium. And our winner once again in pre-injection 600 is Noel Dunn Jr. Yeah, one of the Noel Dunns. Terry, you're going to be on camera. You could probably zip that up there a bit. To be a bit decent. I'm only joking. Good to have you back on the podium.
Yeah, I know it's been a tough old year, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Well, it has for you, has it?
Yeah, bike trouble and stupid things all year. Like this is the 6th race I finished this year. Do you know what I mean?
And after last year with such a good run on the twin, it must be a bit frustrating.
Well, I'm around long enough to know. I'm racing 30 years. So I'm around long enough to know this happens. You know what I mean? But that man over there, Pat Bradley, he gives me a bike and gets me out. So no excuses once I sit on it. It's always 100%. And me and Owen buried the hatchet from the hissy fit we had the last time.
Oh, I vaguely remember that, but we gloss over that one.
We buried the hatchet. We're all grown men here, you know. So, well, cool. I'd like to say a big thanks to Tozzy from Fanfleet, Trevor Baker from Motor For You, Darren from Bike to Bike, always helping me get out here. RI Helmets give me a bit of support, but especially the bro. He does everything, and I have the kids helping me. The other half helps me when she's down and things like that, you know. So it's not just me riding the bike. They do the base of the work before I go out there, and I just have to go out and prove what they've done is right, you know. So I'm very thankful for all that. And all the marshals, the medical staff, and yourself.
Thanks very much, Terry. Sorry, Owen, no time left now.
Not great talking.
Owen is still going well. Second place again.
Yeah, look, I just try and catch Noel here. He's getting away at start and can't really get to him, but the next time we'll try anyway, so that's all really we can do.
You can only give it your best.
Oh, that's it, yeah, just keep trying and that's all you can. Hope for the best and stay off the grass.
Well done. Noel, hop down here. Tom is here. We'll get a word with Tom in a second there. Pre-injection 1000 winner. Before it's a big smile there from Noel. You're happy with that one?
Yeah, happy with that one there. Got away at the start and just kept the head down. That was it. Sure, next race weekend might be a little bit different for me. We'll see what happens. And I just want to give a shout out there to all the nieces and nephews looking at home there, and my own son Lucas and Amy, and my mother there as well. She'll be looking. Look forward to the next one. Thanks very much to all the marshals, all the staff and everyone here, yourself, Fergus.
Okay, well done to our top